my sunny bays, welcome back. I'm so glad you could make it. We are finally back at home and I'm so excited to get settled back into the groove of things. I've been missing routine and structure, you guys. Although I love vacationing and taking trips, traveling, exploring new places, there's nothing that feels as good as coming back home, sleeping in your own bed, and just getting back into the routine of things. It just makes me feel sane. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need a little bit of productivity in my life. Which brings us to the purpose of this hangout. We're gonna get back on track with life. It is also officially the start of the fall season, which I am so excited for, you guys. I already have my pumpkin mug out with some tea in it. I am embarrassed to say I bought so many mugs and glassware from Anthropology because I couldn't help myself. We are going to channel our inner soft productivity gal today. I literally want to make a to-do list because I feel like I need to jot things down since my brain is just such a jumble of mess right now. I typically don't work off of a to-do list. I know that's kind of like a wild concept. Can I speak? Because you would think that my whole life is dependent on a task list, but honestly, I don't have one. It's either in like a reminders sort of fashion on my phone, or I just tend to schedule it like a time block off of my Google Calendar. But for situations like today, where I just feel like there's so many things in my brain that I don't really exactly know how to organize them, I need to tangibly and visibly see it on paper. We're going to go ahead and do that together because I just feel like it'll make my life so much easier going into this video, knowing exactly what I need to do with my life to get back on track with you. Hopefully you guys can see my notepad pretty well, but this one is from Jamie Page Doodles. I'll go ahead and link this exact one in the description if it's still available. I love this because it's super simple and you can rip out the pages without like ruining the whole paper or like the notebook. You know what I'm saying? I just love how simple this is. It's just a bulleted fashion. It says on the front, I think it says more of what you love. Very cute and foiled writing. I typically like to use these types of notepads for my to-do list, but I do kind of feel like maybe once I use this up, I might want to convert into having inserts of like a task list inside my regular journal. This one is my 8-disc planner from Cloth and Paper. I use this to do my journal with me's. I plan out my months. I also do daily gratitude journaling in here as well, my reading journal, my recaps of the month with memories, all of that stuff. I kind of want to dedicate one of the tabs in here for like a task list, but I'm still fiddling with the idea in my brain right now. So I'll think about it and see if that would be a good idea. But for now, let's go ahead and put this one aside and use our to-do list in my Jamie Page Doodles notebook. This is going to be the week of the 22nd. I'm just going to start writing stuff down because it doesn't have to be neat or anything. I just want my thoughts on paper. I'm gonna put at the top, week of September 22nd. I'm just going to think of stuff that I need to get done this week. The first one is going to be like an easy one because I know for sure that I'm gonna do it today, is go to a solid core class. This is my first class coming back into my regular routine after a week of taking a break, and also I didn't go the previous week either, so I haven't gone in 2 weeks, which is kind of a long stretch of time for me for solid core, so I'm a little scared, but it's okay. We'll get through it together, and then we'll check the first one off, which will feel really good after the workout. So I am actually going to put solid core class on top of the list. In my personal opinion, to keep me motivated and encouraged, I do like to have a couple of tasks that are easy to accomplish because it gives you a little bit of momentum so that you can feel good about yourself going forward, and then it'll motivate you to get to the next step. That said, I'm gonna put an easy task right here. It's going to be fold the dried laundry. Wow, my handwriting here is atrocious. Don't look at that. But I did do 2 loads of laundry yesterday, so all I gotta do is fold them and put them away. So that is definitely going to be high up on my priorities list so that I can just get that out of the way. The third one is going to be super niche and specific to my work, but basically I need to request a return for my course that I signed up for. That's part of my learning goal with my company, because I actually tried it out yesterday and I don't like the structure of the class. So I'm actually going to request a refund, get that refund, and then sign up for a different one. So I do need to request that officially through email. I'm going to put email refund request to Career Foundry, which is the company that I signed up. I have to finish editing my travel vlog from Hawaii, so that's definitely going here as the fourth item on this list. Edit and publish Hawaii travel vlog. The fifth one is kind of embarrassing. I really need to schedule my appointments for my dental work, like my routine cleaning, that sort of thing. And then also my eye doctor. Those two things I really need to accomplish because they're overdue. I'm gonna say schedule my dental and eye doctor appointments. That one should be so easy to complete, but for some reason with doctor's appointments, I just keep on pushing it back and procrastinating because I just don't think that there's urgency in it, especially because I don't feel like pain or anything. But dental work is so important. I definitely want to make sure that I'm on top of that. And then for my eye doctor, I need to go because my prescription is expired and I need more contacts to order. So yeah, that one definitely have to do this week. Funny enough, I have a couple of goals that I did want to accomplish in September. This is why I love monthly planning because I write down my goals, intentions, and affirmations at the beginning of every month, and I can look back on it and see like how I'm doing, which I'm not doing very well, guys. My goals are definitely off right now. I have not practiced my dev skills on Mimo. Let me get to that page. I have not done a thorough digital declutter. I kind of did like a half loose job on it this morning, but I definitely need to complete doing that. I also have not updated my design portfolio, which is high priority item. So I am actually going to put the digital declutter and the design portfolio tasks onto this notepad as well. I honestly am not super confident that I can get to both of those this month, but at least this will kind of keep on reminding me to do it so that hopefully it'll eventually get done, you know? Update design portfolio and complete digital declutter and organization. All right, I make no promises on whether or not this entire list is going to be complete by the end of this vlog, but I'm gonna try my best to get to at least most of them. I'm gonna say this right now, there's no way that I'm gonna finish my design portfolio updates this week, but I do have high hopes that I'll be able to finish this by the end of September. This is my to-do list for the week that'll help guide us on what to accomplish. I definitely wrote all of these slanted, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be aesthetic. It's not going into my official journal or anything. I think that's why I kind of like having my to-do list outside of my official journal because I can be a little bit more messy since I'm not keeping this paper. You know what I'm saying? Like after I check off all of these, I'm tossing it, you know. I don't have it to keep for keepsakes. I'm gonna get ready now for my solid core class. Wish me luck because it's going to be painful. I know it for sure, but at least it'll help me feel really productive after the class. Okay, sorry it's a little dark, but I'm in my bedroom. I just took a refreshing shower. That workout class was no joke. I think I was like overheating for some reason. Also because I don't usually get that hot while I'm doing a solid core class, but today for some reason it was especially hot inside. As you saw, I did my hair care routine, my skincare routine for the night. I've been honestly loving keeping my skincare routine pretty simplistic these days, and I feel like my skin has been pretty good with it. I will say Today, not my best state because all the traveling caught up with my skin. And also, I'm about to start my period. So my skin always knows when it's that time of the month. Anyway, I'm so happy to be able to check off the first thing on our to-do list. I ended up writing down 2 more items on the list while I was like running around. The 2 tasks are to put away luggage and travel stuff and then deal with a Poshmark return. That one is a little bit of a frustrating situation. So I sold something on Poshmark. I've never had issues with any buyer before, but I feel like, there's always a bad apple in the bunch. And I feel like the person is trying to manipulate the return system at Poshmark. So I got to deal with that, make sure that what she returned to me actually looks like the item that I sent her. Those are the 2 additional things on the list, but I'm glad that we were able to check off the first one. The next one that I want to focus on today is emailing my refund request to Career Foundry because that one should be easy peasy. I just got to do it. I will also deal with the Poshmark return tonight. I was gonna try to squeeze in editing my travel vlog, but I feel like that's going to be a stretch because it is honestly a little late. It's already 7:30. Editing surprisingly takes a long time, you guys. It's a lot of work. I think I put in maybe around like 4 to 5 hours of editing per video. So I feel like if I get started tonight, I'm not gonna sleep. So I don't want that to happen. I am still so jet lagged that I really need to fix my sleep schedule. So that's a priority for tonight. I need to go to bed at the right time and wake up at the right time tomorrow morning. But let's go ahead and do the email refund request and the Poshmark thing. Also, this is probably not interesting to most of you guys, but I thought I would still share in case you are also a dog owner because I ordered some new treats for our dog Romper and he got a new toy, which I am sure he's going to be very, very happy about because we don't frequently buy him new toys because he just has so many around the house, although he has ruined most of them. Here he goes. I feel like he knows when we're talking about him. Hi. Do you want to say hi? Look at this guy. Hello. So I guess we're doing the video down here. Okay. The toy that I got him, we love the Fluff and Tufts. These are, I get them from Amazon, but I'm sure you can get them from other pet stores. We have so many of these, but look at how cute this ladybug is. And she's tiny and round. And I like to get him round ones because when I get him things that have like limbs or tails or things that are sticking out, he destroys those in a heartbeat. Like it takes him literally less than 30 minutes to get through a toy. See, he's already interested. I know, it's your toy. Oh, he's so happy. Do you see his tail? Yeah, you do. I know, wait, you gotta wait. So this is called a Fluff and Tough. If you have dogs who chew through most toys, but they also still love like the soft, fluffy, plushy kinds, then definitely get them Fluff and Tufts because they are really awesome. They last the longest out of any toy that I've ever bought him. I know, I'll give it to you in just a second, okay? You gotta wait. Also, Romper ran out of treats. Oh, he's also very excited for these treats. But this one is completely empty. It's empty, buddy. It's empty. This is called a Better Treat and it's their Alaskan salmon. Oh my gosh, now you're just blocking the view. But anyway, this is what it looks like. And I get them from Amazon, but they are very, very expensive. I think it's because it's like raw salmon basically, but dried. It's supposed to be much better, like healthier treats for your pet. So I like to get him these when I can, but they're like almost $20 per bag, which, sometimes I just can't buy these all the time, but I have these 2 other bags of treats that I got him for like $15 for the both of these, and I really love them as well. I think the ingredients are pretty good and safe. This one is called the Tricky Trainers Training Treats. It's less than like 3 calories per treat. It's a soft and chewy treat with liver. So yeah, there's 130 treats in here, which is very cost effective. And yeah, I got him these instead. It's by the brand Cloud Star. Oh my gosh. Okay, you gotta calm down. Okay, here you go. This is what it looks like. And then the other treat, I'm sure you guys have all seen this before if you have pets, but it's I never know how to say the name of the brand. It's called Bossies, Boxies? I don't know. Oh, no, Romper. This is the Savion Bark Soft and Chewy Treat. It's made out of apple, strawberry, and ginger recipe. This is what it looks like. And he usually doesn't discriminate when it comes to treats, but I like to get him these because they're so cute. And they were also only like $7 or $8 for the whole bag. This one as well, it was like $7. $15 for 2 bags versus $20 for one. So I thought this was a better way to go because we ran out of all of his treats, so I needed quantity. But that's all that I wanted to show you in terms of my puppy haul. Oh gosh. So I may have lied to myself saying that I wasn't going to edit my video, but yeah, that's what we started tonight. It is far from being done, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to publish it for tomorrow. It'll have to just go live on the following day, which is Thursday. Yeah, that's not too bad because I'm just trying to upload twice a week now, getting back into my normal uploading schedule because I've been traveling. It kind of got messed up throughout the process. That said, I was able to cross off 2 things from the list tonight. I checked off deal with Poshmark return, which I figured out. I also emailed the Career Foundry team to give me a refund for the course, so that is all done. The only other thing that I wanted to try to get done is folding the laundry. I might be too tired, you guys. I wasn't supposed to edit my video so that I could have energy to do the other things, but it is what it is. I just kind of switched it up a little bit, which is fine. It is already almost 10 p.m., so I think I'm going to start to get ready to go to bed. I like to try to get in bed maybe an hour or so before I actually fall asleep because I like to decompress, relax, get comfy, and start reading a good cozy book. Anyways, I feel really good about the items that we were able to check off the to-do list today, and then the rest I have the rest of the week to do. I think I'm having a great start to this soft productivity journey, if you will. So let's go ahead and go into bed. I'm gonna take my book Atmosphere up with me and maybe make myself some tea. Who knows? It's a little late. Yeah, maybe not. I am having a really nice morning today. I don't know why. I am just kind of in a good mood, which is kind of shocking to me because honestly, I've been in kind of a shitty mood for like most of September, not gonna lie, because of a couple of things in my life that's kind of going not according to plan. But anyway, it is fine. I am surviving. Anyway, I have my fall mug out again because I just cannot stop using this mug. I used it yesterday for my coffee and then I had tea in it and then I washed it and now I'm having it again with my morning coffee. This is day 2 of trying to accomplish as much as I can off of my to-do list. Today might not be the most productive day, but it is going to be a very joyful day because I get to see my friend's baby for the first time ever. He literally came out of her womb with a B 2 days ago. That's wild. I am going to go see a baby 2 days old. It's kind of terrifying. Also last night, you probably saw, but I braided my hair on 2 sides of my head almost right after I got out of my shower. So I took it out this morning and this is what my hair looks like. I kind of like it. It gives me like crimpy mermaid hair vibes. I am right now really indecisive about what I want to do with my hair because I do want my bangs again. I think I'm just also itching to cut my hair again to a bob. I love myself with short hair, but the thing is, short hair requires a lot of patience and styling almost every day, if I want my hair to look good, I have to style it. My hair tends to be really, really thick, but I don't have a lot of it. And it's very textured and frizzy. 9 times out of 10, I do have to heat style it, which I don't love, in order for it to look presentable. When it's long, I can just kind of throw it up in a bun when I'm having a bad hair day, or put it in a ponytail, half up, half down. There's a lot of options. I can braid it, but when it's short, the options are a little bit less abundant, I guess. I can't think of a better word. Anyway, I'm gonna start off with a work day. I'm gonna try to see if I can take a break in the middle of the day so that I can fold my laundry. If I have additional time remaining, I might try to put away and reorganize my travel essentials and travel stuff just from my Hawaii trip. Other than that, I think the rest of the day is going to be occupied by me being in traffic to go over to Alexandria to see my friend and my friend's baby. I anticipate getting home pretty late, so I don't think I can squeeze in anything else. But even if I can get those 2 things done off of my list, I'd be happy. Taking a quick little break from work because I wanted to show you all the glassware that I bought from Anthropology. As you can see on the table, clearly I have issues. Did one need to buy all of these? Definitely not, but does it bring me happiness and joy to look at them? 100% yes. To start off, obviously, this mug that I've been using all day yesterday nonstop and this morning, this is from Anthropology, and I just love the shape of this mug. It has kind of like a dip in the middle, which makes it an interesting experience when you're drinking out of it. It kind of feels like the liquid is going to fall out of your mouth a little bit, but like not that dramatic. It's fine to drink out of, but I just love the print of all the pumpkins on them. They're so adorable, and the color is just obviously screaming fall. In that same vein, I got 2 additional patterns in that same mug style, and this one is just so adorable. It's for Halloween, of course. I wanted to get a Halloween specific like themed mug because I don't have any seasonal glassware, because I typically am the person to invest in high quality glassware that is timeless, very minimal in design. I just like it to be very plain and simple. But I was like, this year, I just kind of want to go all out for this fall. You know, I want to bring all the fall vibes, and Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. I could not resist but get this one. This has obviously all the ghosts around the mug. I hope you can see that. And it's a black color with the white ghosts. Oh my God, so stinking adorable. The last design that I got for this particular mug is, of course, for Christmas, because I know we're very, very early for Christmas shopping. But if I'm going to get a Halloween themed mug, I'm gonna get a Christmas one too, if it's available. So I saw this, immediately snatched it up because it is so cute. They have these little trees on them, and it's a white mug. I just love how all these mugs are actually different colors. Like the base of the paint is all different. I really like that one, and I just think it's never too early to start Christmas shopping for yourself or for others, because it just comes super quick, and it's my favorite holiday of all time. You're gonna see a reoccurring theme here. I have a lot of Halloween/fall patterns and then a lot of Christmas ones. Let's start off with the fall ones, but they are all basically the same style of glassware. They're called the juice glass or something like that on Anthropology, but I'll make sure to link them below in the description if you wanted to check them out. I also bought some designs that aren't fall and winter related because I wanted some for like spring and summer too. I'm just gonna be using these glasses all year round, you know what I'm saying? I basically divided them up by like season, but this is for fall or autumn. I have a cute little white one with pumpkins on them, and they have like 4 little, you know, pumpkins on the side. This has a black pattern instead of white, and it has these like candy corns on them, which is so stinking cute and perfect for Halloween. This last one is not only fall appropriate, because you can definitely use this any time of the year, but this has a purple design and then has little moons on them. I love it so much. This might be honestly one of my favorites out of the juice glass designs from everything that I got. Next, let's move on to winter slash some Christmassy ones. I have this one, which is the most like generic winter one. It has little snowflakes with a fluorescent, like, I don't know, what is it called? Like duochrome? I don't know how to explain it. It's like fluorescent, like it shifts colors and it has snowflakes on them in white. I love that so much. All three of these actually have the same pattern of like the white fluorescent, like color changing rainbowy base pattern. This one is specifically for Christmas. I mean, these two both are. This one has Rudolph the reindeer on it. Oh my God, so cute. And then last for this category are Christmas trees. I love it. It's so cute. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to make fun little cocktails and coffee drinks in these. I think they'll be so cute. And I do want to get those glass straws that are shorter so that they can like peek out. Very cutesy, very chic, demure. We got 3 more to go, okay? So these ones are a little bit more like trans-seasonal. You can use them basically during any time, maybe more spring and summer, but anyway, regardless. So this one has the white pattern with, of course, we got to go with the sun. So it has like yellow suns on them. So cute. I have a cloud one with a blue, like a sky blue base pattern. Oh my God, this one, also one of my favorites. Last but not least, this is a darker blue pattern with white stars. I thought this one was also very cute. This could also kind of go for like summer. You could see these as like starfish in the ocean, or you could also see them as blue sky and like, little stars in the sky. That is my obsessive glassware haul from Anthropology. Also, I have this like very random thing that I got from Hawaii as like a souvenir for myself. She is so stinking cute. I might actually show it to you right now. Okay, so this looks a little janky because it's just in a brown paper bag, but you will not believe how cute this thing is. It's a crocheted chicken. I am truly obsessed with this masterpiece. I visited a cafe while we were in Volcano on the Big Island in Hawaii, and they were selling these handmade crocheted chickens. There were so many of them. There were different color variations, different sizes, and I just fell in love with this one because they do truly remind me of chickens that I saw in Hawaii. Truly just pure joy. Like, look at this thing. It is the cutest little stuffed plushy chicken. And the detail on this is phenomenal. Like, they have the actual like green eyes with the yellow beak and the red hair and the little tail. And the best part is that underneath there is a crocheted egg that you can pull out from her butt. Isn't that crazy? That's insane. One of my favorite purchases from Hawaii. I paid $23 for it and very well spent. It's called Mama Chicken. I'm sure you can find these on Etsy or something like that, but I will try to link the original person who made this. I don't know if I'll be able to find her just because she was just at like a local cafe. I believe she just like works at the cafe and she crochets these and just sells them on the side, but I'll try my best to find her. If I can't find her, I'll link something similar to it, but oh my God, just pure joy, pure joy. happy to report that there are only 3 items left on the list. Everything else we were able to cross off. I am so satisfied with this soft productivity that we got going on. I thought that I was actually not going to be able to finish as much as I did, especially because the first week coming back from vacation is always a whirlwind. So I'm actually very proud of myself for being able to cross off as much as I did. Some of them were kind of freebies, but you know what? That's okay. You know, sometimes we just gotta make it easier on ourselves to feel the momentum to keep going. 3 things that I wasn't able to cross off were schedule my dental and eye doctor appointments. This one, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be able to do it this weekend. So don't you fret, I will go to the doctors. The second one and the last one are kind of bigger ticket items. These are going to definitely take a lot of my energy. Honestly, I'm probably gonna try to finish both of them this weekend because I only have a wedding to work this Saturday, and then the rest of Saturday and Sunday I'm pretty much freed up. Fingers crossed that it stays that way, but I will try to prioritize updating my design portfolio, which I definitely need to complete sooner than later. The last task on here is complete my digital declutter and organization. This is mostly just admin work for me to organize my files on my computer, get rid of stuff that I'm not using, stuff like that, which it sounds way easier than it actually is. It's just kind of like mundane and boring work that I need to just knock out at a cafe or something. Anyway, everything else is complete.
I did my solid work class, I folded my dried laundry, I emailed the refund request to Career Foundry, I edited and published my Hawaii travel vlog, I put away my luggage and travel stuff, and I dealt with the Poshmark returns.
So that is it, folks. Thank you so much for joining me in this session of Getting Shit Done, my realistic post-travel reset. I hope you enjoyed and hopefully this motivated you to check off a few things that you've been procrastinating in your life, whether it be for personal things or for work. Tell me in the comments what you've been putting off so that we can keep each other accountable. What is that task that you've been pushing off for a while that you really should complete? If you want to stick around a little longer, definitely go ahead and check out my previous video right here. It is my travel edit vlog of my time in Hawaii. It's a fun time. I take you literally everywhere with me while we were like hotel and Airbnb hopping. I also went to my first Miu Miu store. May or may not have bought a couple items. Please like if you haven't already, subscribe if you want to stick around for more cozy content on soft productivity and balanced living, and I will talk to you in the comments. Bye.